Okay, I'm gonna do yet another get ready with me. Hope you don't mind. Does anyone else put toner on like this? I simply cannot stand the feeling of it on my hands. Go like this and then I rub it in. Whenever I start to get ready and then I think about watching Netflix or playing music, sometimes it just doesn't hit and I just need to yap, so that's what I'm doing. Okay, but I do have something specific I do want to talk about. But basically, I was in a relationship for 4 years. It was from junior year of high school until junior year of college. I had 2 whole promise rings on my fingers. I thought this was the man that I was gonna marry for some apparent reason. Fortunately, God had other plans and that is not happening. Thank God. And this video is not about him, promise. But I've come to the realization of something. We broke up, I think, almost 2 years ago. But what I'm trying to say is I think I've almost overhealed from that relationship, if that makes any sense. I think I just fell way too hard in love. I actually don't know if that's even possible with loving myself and only spending time with myself and like stuff that I want to do. Like, I'm not ready to compromise for a man, compromise my time, my interests for a man. Will I ever be able to? Like, at this point, I don't know. Frankly, I don't really know if I want to. Like, I'm having a grand old time being single. Maybe that's like the toxic 4-year relationship talking. I'm sure not everyone is like that. Not every relationship is like that. However, I'm not sure if I'm ready to test it out. And like, I'm gonna be 23. Like, it's getting kind of serious now. A man can't even bother me with a date. Like, I went on one and I vowed to never go on another, and I still haven't. I say that, but like at the same time, maybe someone I actually like find entertaining eventually in the future, maybe in a long time from now, I'll enjoy it, but until then, but no. Anyways, enough chatter about that. I got this new Rare Beauty in Ruby bitch, what? Ruby Riches, and I love her. Like, please. Oh, she's so beautiful. Also, life update. I'm on Lexapro and Buspirone, highest doses on both. Have been for 5 years, so I have no emotions, or 4 years, maybe 3 and a half, 4. Like, I actually have no emotions. None. I have not cried in 3 years. Until today. And we're not going to talk about it because we'll probably start crying again. Actually had the worst day of my life, but it's fine. But for anybody that's on antidepressants, please leave a comment and tell me if you were the same way. Don't cry, like, have no emotions, completely numb to the world. I would love to share trauma. I have so much stuff to do, but all I can think about is sitting on my couch and watching Love Island at 8 p.m. Anybody else? And today I'm gonna use the e.l.f. just because I want to. Okay, I think I'm done. Not the best, but it'll do.
Get ready with me. Oh yeah, I've been making one of these in like, I don't know. Okay, so today I'm gonna be getting ready for absolutely nothing. Okay, so I'm literally doing nothing today, but I have to get ready because I think I'm gonna film like brand deals. I start school in August and it's July. I literally start school in a month. Like, you've got to be joking. Like, I've literally been thinking about it every single day. Like, once it hits July, I'm thinking about, like, after 4th of July, I'm like, oh my god, I'm starting school soon. Like, this summer has actually been fun since I've actually, like, hung out with my friends this year. And I also have a boyfriend this summer, so it's been way fun. If you couldn't tell, I wear lash clusters, and yesterday I did something really bad. I'm gonna put a picture on the screen. I ripped out all my lashes. And I'm surprised I even got to, like, put a new set on because, like, I had none. Literally, all I could do was cry after that. Couldn't really do anything. I was still able to put, like, a new set on, but my lashes are quite literally gone. And my lashes are actually getting really long because I've been using, like, lash serum while I'm putting my clusters on, so that they're actually getting healthy. But, like, I decided not to use a remover when I took them off and just ripped them off my eyes. Literally, my whole summer consists of lifeguarding and hanging out with my friends. So. And I've been hanging out with my friends a crap ton, so that's why I haven't been making get ready with me's. Like, I've just been like, oh my gosh. I've just been like go the whole summer, and I haven't been like able to like sit down and like, I don't know. But I'm not really doing anything today, so I was able to make one today. Tell me like what y'all's opinion is on this, lake or ocean. Mine's definitely lake because like you can like go tubing and stuff, but like lake is like so much better. Like a lake house is better than a beach house, if you make sense. Well, that could just be me because I absolutely hate the sand and I hate like touching it. But my boyfriend took me to the My boyfriend took me to a lake house and it was really fun. And we went tubing, but I literally died because like our weights don't match up. So I literally went flying every single time. But like, don't make me wrong, it was like the funnest thing ever, but I was done after 2 wipeouts. When I'm older, catch me by the lake. Trust. Can someone please tell me what backpacks they're getting for this year? Because I have the North Face like Jester one, I'm pretty sure it is. and it's literally so tiny. All I can fit is my lunchbox in there and like a folder. So I'm gonna really need some suggestions. Oh my gosh, someone please tell me that the phone law is like fake. How am I supposed to do my assignments without my phone? Okay, that's all for today's Get Ready Me. I have a lot to talk about and I still have more, but that can be another Get Ready Me. Anyways, thank you for watching today's Get Ready Me. Please give me feedback in the comments about my questions.
Good morning. It's 4 p.m. I'm going to dinner. I'm going to dinner with my parents and I've been rotting all day, but I wanted to tell you about something in high school. Oh, actually first, somebody asked me how my hip was doing, and if you don't know, I have a stress fracture and like horrible arthritis because I used to dance. I had a cortisone shot for the past couple months, but that bitch is gone. She wore off. I had to get my shift covered for the last 2 days at work because I physically was in so much pain. And I don't know how I'm supposed to go to work this week either because I'm in so much pain. And rent's coming up. Let me get back to my original story. That's how I'm doing. So I was not the biggest fan of high school and, you know, going and showing up to class. And so I was really depressed pretty much the entire time I was in high school. And my dance teachers knew about this because I told them because I kept being like late to practices and stuff. And so they, you know, dance fucking community spreads like fucking wildfire. So everybody and their mother knew about it very quickly. And it was pretty bad considering like the shit that was going on at home. And so like random teachers would like, teachers that didn't even fuck with me would be like, how are you doing? And I'm like, oh, you know something that I did not tell you, but it was fine. Honestly, it ended up fine because, so I was a big fat skipper of school and my school took skipping pretty seriously for the most part. Like I got caught skipping. That's a story for another time in like the 8th grade and it was like fucking awful and I got in like the worst trouble ever on the planet. But then like in middle school and then high school, I was, you know, I didn't want to fucking be there ever. So I would like leave because my school, I went to an art school. We did early release, which was at, Jesus, fuck, that was too much. So school started at like 9:40 or something. And then we would leave at like 4:30 and early release kids got out at 2:30. And I would always just sneak out with the early release kids because I was like, I don't want to fucking be here. And nothing ever really, you know, happened because of that. But, so if you had like some super important reason, we had A day and B day. If you're a senior and you can get early release basically for 1 p.m., but it's only for an A day or a B day. Like you can't have it both days. And at that point I was like, I don't want to be here so fucking bad. I want both days. And I was in therapy prior to this and everybody and their mother knew because you could just see it. Like I looked terrible. So senior year rolls around and I email my guidance counselor and I'm like, oh my God, my therapist, like her only availability on the days that I go to therapy are at like, I think I said like 1:30 or something. And I was like, I need early release for 1 o'clock, but I need it every day. And I don't even know what I like really said in this email. And I told my mom about this, like what I was doing. And she was like, that's never going to work. And I was like, I'm going to make it fucking work. And so basically she emails me back and she's like, no, that's not a fucking thing. And also this lady was a bitch. I never liked her. And she was like, that's literally not a thing. That's not, no. Also, at this point, I was no longer going to therapy. Like, I just really didn't want to fucking be there. Like, I was heavy on working at this little fucking Italian job I had when I was younger. Like, if I wasn't at school, I was at work. And so I was like, okay, fuck you. So I like went above her head basically, and I like dramatized the email. I was basically like making myself sound borderline fucking suicidal in this because I was like, I need to be there. Like, I need to be there. And so I emailed the vice principal, whom I loved. By the way, like I knew his daughter in high school and she was always really cool. And so yeah, I was like, please, 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 please. And by some act of God, they said yes. Like they actually let me do it. So I was the only person in the entire school that was allowed to do this. And the front desk people kind of didn't really know like when I was supposed to leave. They just knew that I left early. So that kind of started into like, I just left whenever I wanted. Like I would walk up to the front office and they would just be like, oh, hey, pull out the sign out sheet. I'd be like, I'm leaving. Thank you. And mind you, we only had 2 periods a day because we had 4 in total because we had A day, B day. My first period for like 1 year was FLVS, which is like Florida Virtual School. So I didn't go. So like I would literally end up going to school for 1 period and then just leaving. And it was fucking amazing. Let me tell you, it was fucking great because, because I was actually like way less depressed that year. Like I actually genuinely think it helped because I had straight A's in the classes that I did have, until COVID happened and, you know, ruined everything. But I was doing so good that year and I would just leave and I had no idea what was going on. Like the drama that was going on at school at any point in time ever. Like I had no fucking clue ever. But yeah, I had the time of my fucking life. So thank you
to the vice principal for letting me do that. Damn, that was really long. Maybe like do 2 times speed. I'm so sorry. But anyways, I'm going to my mommy's. Love you.